A day in life of new GrapeSEED teachers.
I've heard about True Colors 5 years ago, applied to be a teacher and got rejected.
I also struggle with managing the materials. If I'm not careful, they could easily fall to the floor.
You know what? I tried with the GrapeSEED test 3 times.
So my journey to become a GrapeSEED teacher at True Colors is not what you would call a straight line. I've heard about True Colors 5 years ago, applied to be a teacher and got rejected. But at that time, I wanted to be a teacher so bad. Seeing that GrapeSEED teachers were so energetic and eager to speak their mind. But the moment that I got my first class, I was kind of caught off guard by the students because they were too highly energetic. So now, after years and years of practicing, I am now back again at True Colors, 10 times stronger.
I thought I knew how to engage the little ones because of my past experience, but True Color really took it into another level. And the first time I tried to lead one of the songs in the training sessions, I was too focused on getting the word right that I forgot to keep the energy up. The trainer were great though. They remind me that with kids, it's not just about what you teach them, but also how you communicate with them. You have to bring joy and excitement into everything you do.
I think one great aspect of True Color is the opportunity to observe classes by experienced teachers. And I think it is the most effective way to learn. I decided to spend all my time visiting campuses and taking notes from classes to classes. And it feels like my teaching journey has just begun.
So as a newbie, I think participating in some training sessions at True Color has been really incredibly helpful to me. So one time I went to a training and I learned a tip from my senior that before I ask the whole class to sing a song with me, I will count from 3 to 1. For example, everyone, let's get started to sing the song with me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
As many other teaching assistants, I'm quite familiar with GrapeSEED materials already, from TSI to RP class. I observed and watched Miss Queenie and Miss Rosie countless times, and as I prepare for the training and the demonstration, I feel like I'm almost a pro already. However, I also struggle with managing the materials. If I'm not careful, they could easily fall to the floor. I feel like a bit stressed about how to motivate and engage my students like my senior teachers do, and I'm very eager to learn their techniques.
Before attending the training session, I have been observing many classes. So for me, the training went quite smoothly, and I've organized materials for over a year, so the songs and the stories were familiar to me. But however, I know that there's so much more for me to learn and practice.
I can speak English, German, and a little bit of Korean.
Wow.
And when I was small, I learned with stories, songs, and movies too. And after the GrapeSEED training, I realized that I've been naturally acquiring the language. And also, on the other hand, my German improved so much when I was in Germany, which I immersed myself with the language and the culture. And so I think the program's frequencies is the magic key to success.
With my experience working with young children, I felt quite confident teaching GrapeSEED. One of my strengths is organizing games and action activities, which is why I'm so excited to dive into GrapeSEED program and take part in the training. It feels like I truly found a teaching approach that aligns perfectly with my passions for early childhood education. And I am always happy to see my students has a positive impact in their education.
I studied English in college, which urged me to be a teacher. I've been working so hard on my pronunciation, storytelling, intonation, and class management skills. And you know what? I tried with the GrapeSEED test 3 times. And when I found out that I passed the test, I felt incredibly happy and so proud of myself. But I used to compare myself to well-known teachers like Miss Lindsay, Miss Kim, or Miss Jenny. And sometimes it makes me feel a bit insecure. But Miss Maya once told me that everyone has their own journey, and instead of letting those feelings bring me down, I focus on my strength and the progress I've made.
When I began GrapeSEED training, the program is unique, but I felt overwhelmed by the amount to learn, including songs, poems, and techniques also. The hands-on approach made a difference. We were assured how to engage students effectively.
Observing senior teachers running classes smoothly inspired me a lot.
Stay tuned! In the next video, we're going to show you more insights of a new teacher, what challenge they're going to face, and how they will transform as a GrapeSEED teacher.
Stay tuned for more!